Yes, I think we're there.
Yeah.
I think we're there. Let me just have a little look. Ladies, if you're joining us now, hi. I'm just going to check because I had a few issues with Zoom this morning. It's too early in the morning. Let's pretend it wasn't me. Let's pretend it was Zoom, Camna. Let's pretend it wasn't my early morning incompetence, but it was actually. Oh, we are there. Look, we're there.
Yeah.
Me looking, and you looking gorgeous.
Thank you. And you don't look, by the way.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday morning. It is the 18th of July. I can't believe that, Camna.
I can't believe it either. We've got my wedding anniversary next week, and then my birthday in 2 weeks' time. So it's kind of like, but when it gets to this time of year, it's a bit frightening because once this is done, it's heading towards the end of the year and Christmas.
I had exactly the same feeling. Oh, yes, by the end of next week, it's Christmas, really.
Yeah. It's just gone so quickly. This year's just, it's vanished, really.
It has flown by, and one of the mums is due. If you're out there, Lucy, we're talking about you, girl. Lucy is due in November, and she was saying she's going to start her Christmas shopping.
Yeah, you should.
I was saying that I'm not sure I'm going to do Christmas shopping this year because my kids are growing up, and I think that I might just see if we can do Christmas in sort of a different way. We often don't have Christmas on Christmas Day anyway. We tend to just find a day when we all want to be together and just have a lovely family time. And I'm just thinking, it may be that presents don't feel quite the important thing this year.
Yeah, but I did the same thing. My daughter was due in November, and I tried my hardest to, at least for all the little kids and the cousins, all the little children, I thought I need to get at least their gifts done. But yeah, good luck to Lucy.
Yeah, good luck to Lucy. It's a bit of a while yet. There's quite a lot of mums out there who do that. Now then, you want to get on with your yoga. I'm avoiding it.
Have you done much yoga then, Rachel, yourself?
Right?
Have you done much yoga?
No, that's a really great question. I grew up watching my mum almost always doing a headstand. I can remember watching telly with my mum doing a flaming headstand in the corner, thinking, for goodness sake, get down from there, woman. What are you like?
Spider woman in the corner.
I've done a very, very little yoga, but I've had to stop because I'm just too bendy. I pop things out. In fact, I decided with the lockdown, one of my boys who is a personal trainer said, "Oh, Mum, you want to do an online yoga class?" And I thought, I said, "Is there a really, really gentle one?" So he said, yeah, I'll put you in touch with this woman. So I couldn't really see very well. And I did say to her, please watch me because I am a nightmare. I'm a nightmare. Just watch me. Anyway, she obviously couldn't see me properly and I dislocated a rib.
Oh, no way.
So I spent the next couple of months trying to get this thing sorted. So I just... you don't
stay away from it.
I shall turn my camera off and I'll have a cup of tea. Don't you worry.
Oh, Rachel. Thank you for organising it for everyone else, though.
Oh, you're very, very welcome. So, Camna, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand over to you because all the women are probably there, half naked in their yoga gear.
Yay!
Wondering why we're gassing on about Christmas. This is the wonderful, wonderful Camna Sarno, whose professional name is Kaydance. And I'll let her tell you all about her belly dancing and her yoga and all her wonderful stuff.
Thank you.
Camna, when you have knackered all my lovely, lovely women, a really good stretch, give me a shout. I'll put my coffee down and I'll join you. Thank you, ladies. Enjoy yourselves.
Thank you so much, Rachel. Ladies, good morning and welcome. So I'm just going to begin by just explaining a little bit about yoga for those of you who are new to it. So within yoga, there's so the meaning of yoga, or actually it's pronounced yog because it means to unite. And what we're trying to do is unite the mind, body, and soul. So it sounds very cliche, but it's very true. Okay, so we want to try and here we go. Sorry, I'm just trying to here we go. So we want to try and use this as a time for yourself. Now, I know it's so difficult when you've got kids climbing on you or kids running around, but we're really going to try and make it work. Okay, so within yoga, what we're doing, we're uniting mind, body, soul. So we have asanas, which are basically, which is the physical form of yoga, which everybody is used to seeing all the different postures and poses. We have pranayam, which is the breathing exercises and breathing techniques, which in my humble opinion, I believe is the absolute, it's the core of yoga. And lots of teachers focus on the asanas, which is great, but without the breath, we wouldn't be here. So incorporating and being aware of your breath and your breathing is absolutely imperative. And you can use breathing exercises, whether you're pregnant or even through your postpartum phase. So I use breathing exercises very frequently, and you can use them to help to energize your body, to heal your body after having a baby, and also to just generally begin to feel back in your body, because obviously lots of women feel a tad disconnected from their body after having one. So breathing is an excellent way to just help you tune in. And then the third strand is meditation, which some people find really frightening, but it's a way of just trying to tap into where you are, who you are, and what's going on, and finding stillness within all of that. Okay, so I could talk about yoga for absolutely ages because it's my absolute passion. I learned it in 2006 while I was staying with my family in India, and then I just continued practicing it alongside my dancing, my belly dancing and my fitness instructing. But then I finally qualified in 2017, and yeah, just I'm always reading and looking at yoga. I just love it so much. So if you have any questions for me, please do not hesitate to give me a shout or drop me a message. And I've obviously got my tummy exercises and support for women's Facebook group, which you can join, where I include exercises for mums to do for their tummy and back strengthening. And I combine belly dance exercise, a fitness exercise, and a yoga breathing exercise to create a short class for you to do. And that's every Monday morning. So make sure you join that class too if you like what you see today. Right, so I think what we're going to do today is, if you have a mat, great, let's get on it. And with regards to your clothes, I mean, I'm kind of in skimpy clothing because I really want you to be able to see what I'm doing, but just a t-shirt, shorts, leggings, anything that is comfortable for you is good. Okay, so I hope you can hear me properly. Onto your yoga mat, we're just going to start by warming up and getting into our body. So stand on your mat and just begin to rock on your feet forwards and back. I'm going to show you from the side. So up, back, and I want you to do it slowly. Inhale as you come up, exhale through the mat as you come down. Inhaling up, include the arms if you would like to. Keep going. And one more. Now I want you to exhale through the nose. So inhale, exhale through the nose. So tune into your breath. Hold it here. Exhale. Clasp the hands together onto that tiptoe. Begin to draw attention to your pelvic bones, and really trying to tuck that under to keep your body nice and straight. Relax the shoulders so they're not up here, down and hip. To the side, opening up the side of your body, palm facing upwards, looking up if you can. Take a deep breath in and release. Other side. So we're just warming up, we're just getting into our bodies. And lovely. Okay, separate the feet slightly more, clasping the hands, pushing them up. So again, keeping the shoulders down. Deep breath in. And just to let you know, earlier this week I was lifting my son up and my shoulder spasmed, and I can now feel it a little bit. So follow my instructions, not what I'm doing. Arms back up where they were. Over to the side slightly. Breathe. So remember, yoga is all about honoring your body. If anything feels uncomfortable or painful, stop. Good, and the other side. So keeping those arms nice and straight, keeping them side by side of your ear, keeping the hips straight, and down. Well done. Okay. Now, bringing one arm over, bending over, keeping that palm up, looking up. So we're just trying to open this side of the body. And if this feels too intense for you, just bring the feet in like so, okay? And the other side, deep breath in. Well done. Arms up, clasping the hands, breathing in, and over to one side. You can go further, I'm a bit limited today. And center, over to the other side. And down. Well done. Roll the shoulders out. Now, one more exercise I want us to do before we properly start is standing up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, and just round the back. So it's like a contraction. Deep breath in and straighten. Exhale. Deep breath in. Deep breath in. And relax. Well done. Okay, so today's class is going to be tailored to all levels, but remember to just listen to your body and work with your body. Right, so we're going to get onto the top of our mats now. So standing at the top, paying attention to your feet. Hands in prayer position. Sweeping the hands up, deep breath in. With a slight back bend at the top. And let's swing all the way down. The legs are straight and touch the floor. Bring your left leg to the back of your mat so that you are in a lunge. Try and make sure that your knee is not too far over your foot, but you really want to sink into those hips. And if you need to put your knee down, that is fine. Try and keep length in the back and look up so that you stretch your chin, stretch your neck. And bring the feet to the back of the mat, hands down, feet both at the back, holding it here. Hips to the ceiling. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. And bring that left foot to the front of the mat. Breathe. And bringing the feet together, or at least to the front. Sweep the arms up, legs nice and straight, little back bend. And scoot all the way back down, hands on the floor. If you can't touch the floor, that's fine, just wherever you are, don't bounce, okay? Just try and keep still. Bringing the right foot back. Again, sinking into the hips. If you need to put the knee down, that's fine. If you can keep it up, great. Looking up. Breathe. And bringing the feet close together. Pushing the hips up. And then bring that right foot to the front again. Looking up. Squaring those hips so that they're not twisted to one side. And bringing the feet closer together, head down. And scooping the arms up. And to chest. Hope you're okay. Right, let's just keep going. So we're going to do the same sequence, but we're going to add some moves to it, okay? So, breathing in and up. Slight back bend. Coming down, round and down. Bringing that left foot back. Dropping, well, you don't have to drop the knee, but if you want to, you can. Otherwise, stay up here and scoop the arms up. Okay, so if that feels too strong for you, you can keep your knee on the ground. You can look up if it's possible for you. And hand down, very good. Okay, now keeping the hands on the floor, I want you to take that right leg and shoot it up to the ceiling. If you can't do this, just stay in this posture here. Bringing the foot down, holding it here. Bringing that left foot to the front. This time, I want you to lift your left arm up to face your knee. Breathe. I'm so restricted with my movements because of my back. My son is 3 years old. He's so heavy and he wants me to just do all these things with him. Bring that right foot to the front. Gosh, I thought it wasn't hot today, but I'm sweating a little bit already. And scoop it up. And to center. Right, let's do it again on the other side. Deep breath in. All the way down. Bringing that right foot back. Looking up, looking forward. Trying to bring length in the body. And then from here, swooping those arms up. So remember, you can always put your knee down if you need to. Otherwise, you're here. Looking up if you can. Bringing the arms down. Shooting that left leg up. Remember, if that does not feel possible for you, keep the legs down. And lower the leg. Bring that right foot to the front. And open up on the right side. So bring that right arm up. Bring the hands down. Bring the feet to the front. Hold it here. Now, stay where you are and just breathe. Okay, breathe, breathe, breathe. Stay where you are. Breathe and just allow yourself to really sink into that posture. Feel your belly expand, your chest expand as you're breathing. Slow down the breath. try and make your breath longer and deeper, so slow it down. Have a little pause when you inhale, so inhale one more. And swoop up. And hold it here. Great. Okay, now from here, oh, what time is it? Is that the time already? My goodness. Okay, so the next thing I want you to do is, so just to let you know, that was a combination for the sequence called sun salutations. So sun salutations are really, really, really like top of the pop type of sequence that you can do, which will help you overall, both internally and externally, okay? So that was not the full sun salutation, that was just a small part of it, and with variations that I added. Right, so I'm going to take you through a short sequence that I'm going to do in my Facebook group on Monday. So if you can come down on your mat onto all fours. We're just going to start by putting our hands below our shoulders, knees below our hips. Take a deep breath in and just arch the back. And then exhale and tuck the tailbone under and scoop everything up. Let's repeat that a few more times. Work with your body like I'm having to today. One more. Good. Okay, now lie on your tummy. Now, if you are postpartum, just please be very careful, because I know for me personally, it took me a really long time to be able to lie on my stomach, because I had 2 cesareans and I had to be really delicate and really careful. So what we're going to do is lie down flat, put your hands by your chest, relax your hips so that they're firmly on the ground, keep the feet relaxed. Okay, start by looking down. We're going to do a small cobra. So just looking up, but only bringing your face, your shoulders, and a little bit of your chest off the ground, okay? Keep those elbows in nice and tight. Breathe. Try not to hold tension in your glutes, so relax your bum. And then exhale down. And then on the next inhale, push up into upwards dog. Breathe. Exhale down. Let's do that one more time. So small cobra, inhale. Down. All the way up. Let's do that one more time, keeping the elbows in, bringing yourself down one more time. So breathing into cobra, stretching the neck, down, and then inhaling up. Good. On the next exhale, push back into a child's pose, so pushing your hips back, keeping the arms nice and straight, and just stretching out your back and your hips. Take a moment for yourself here, just breathe. You can relax your head on the mat if you need to. Feel your stomach pushing on your thighs. And come back up onto all fours. Okay, so from there we can go into a number of different postures to help release our lower back, help release the hips. There's so many exercises and postures that you can hold in yoga to help you just uncover the true strength, flexibility, stamina within our bodies. Right, so I'm very aware of the time, so I'm just going to show you one exercise that you can do. So if you are postpartum and you are feeling healthy in yourself, then I'm going to show you a stomach exercise that I regularly teach. I regularly practice it myself, and I just absolutely love it. It's like they call it the king of pranayam. So of all the yoga breathing techniques, this one, well, there's two actually. I'll show you both quickly. But this one in particular, which is called Kapalbhati, is like the ultimate breathing technique in yoga, and it has numerous benefits. And one of the benefits is to help reduce stomach fats around the waist. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you do it. And I have tutorials for this on my website to practice as well. But I always try and teach this to my mums because I just feel that this is a really, really beneficial breathing technique. So if you're sitting down, please sit. So I'm on all fours. I'm going to sit and show you so that you can see. So just sit down and then you sit up nice and tall. And so what we're doing is so in yoga there's abdominal breathing, thoracic breathing, and clavicular breathing, and each one has different benefits. So here we're really focusing on abdominal breathing. So what you do is, and you can just go into Gyan Mudra, which is like so, and you're basically pulling your stomach in. But every time you suck your stomach in, you exhale through the nose. So the technique is in and out through the nose, but the emphasis is not on the inhale, it's on the exhale. Let me just demonstrate for you. So I just did 20 there, and to lose weight around the stomach, you can do that for like up to 5 minutes, okay? But I would say don't just do it off your own back, like message me and I'll guide you through it, because you know, you don't want to learn it incorrectly, and you don't want to do too much and run ahead before you've kind of mastered the basics. But this exercise, Kapalbhati, is so good for vitalizing your energy, losing belly fat, and just help creating balance within your body. So let's do it slowly. So remember, you're sucking your tummy in and you exhale through the nose at the same time. You have to sit tall for this. Exhale. Little bit faster. And stop. So if you're an absolute beginner, I would say that is the speed you need to go at, and I wouldn't recommend doing more than like 10 or so, and then just slowly build yourself up, because it's a very powerful pranayam and you don't want to, like I said, do it incorrectly. Right, I'm going to show you one more breathing technique before we move on. So this is now called Uddiyana Bandh. What bandh means is a lock. So within our body, we have energy, and we have 7 chakras, and Uddiyana Bandh helps us to lock the energy into 3 types of locks. We're just going to focus on one today. So the idea is that your body is made up of pran, which is energy, or like in martial arts, they call it chi, for example, right? It's the same principle. So we're trying to engage our prana, understand our pran, and also use it to help vitalize our health. So this is one way of using our own body energy to help vitalize our internal health. So bandh means lock. So what we're doing is, again, sitting, but I'm going to kneel just to show you. In fact, I'm going to stand to show you this one. And what I'm going to do is just bend. I'm just going to demonstrate. Okay, so did you see? I like locked my stomach. So I exhaled fully and pulled my stomach in as much as I could, and I wasn't breathing. Okay, I was holding that breath in. So if you feel dizzy doing this, please don't do it again. It's quite advanced, but if you can learn it and then you begin to do it, I'm sure you'll find it gives massive benefits to you. So let's do that. So you inhale deeply, exhale fully, suck in. Woo! And release. Okay, so well done, everybody. That was called Uddiyana Bandh. Now, I just want to finish with a moment of just reflection. Okay, so just you can either lie down on your mat or just sit. And I just want you to close your eyes for a moment. And I just want you to feel how different you feel from the beginning of this session. So when you first started with me, just in this quick 20-minute, half-hour session, how you felt at the beginning and how you felt now. So just please take a moment to just acknowledge the changes. Taking a deep breath in through the nostrils and out through the nostrils. Breathing in for 4, out for 4. So breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. One more. And now if you can, just sit quietly for a moment. Focus on your third eye, which is basically located in your forehead. Bring your attention and your awareness there. And if you are just not feeling the third eye concept, that's fine. You don't have to. And just be in your body for a moment. Just give yourself some kind words, some love, appreciation for showing up and just taking a bit of time for yourself. I want you to just repeat after me. Say, I am beautiful. I am strong. I am capable of doing anything I put my mind to. Thank you, ladies. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. Excellent work. Thank you. Rachel, I can see you're back on screen.
Hi, that was lovely. I really enjoyed listening to that. Genuinely, I really enjoyed just listening. It was what a nice way to start the day. Thank you so much, particularly the bit at the end.
You know, yoga is so broad. It's just, when people say yoga, it's just a minefield. And that's why people do yoga their whole life and they still feel like they don't actually know anything about it, because it's such a vast subject and there's so much to learn about it. But the key of yoga is that it's a way to keep your body and your mind healthy. That's essentially what it is. And it actually, while I was doing it, I was thinking of you, Rachel, because I was thinking, you know, you said obviously with your condition, it's very easy for you to injure yourself through yoga, but it doesn't mean that you can't do all the breathing exercises and the breathing techniques.
I really do. I really enjoy meditation. I really enjoy it. For me, it's just finding a position always that I can just sit comfortably in, and I've had to sort of not allow isn't quite the right word, but I've just had to accept the fact that I don't meditate still. I just have to, you know, and if I'm listening to a meditation thing, and you know, it always sort of talks about getting a position, I just have to sort of accept the fact that I am going to fidget and fidget and fidget and fidget.
But you know,
I meditate like this.
But you know, I think it is about finding stillness within, but I just think that it can be applied to anybody, and that is the beauty of it. Like, it doesn't matter what condition you have or what you've gone through or what size you are or anything like that. You can find something within yoga that can work for everybody, and I think that's the beauty of it.
And that's what I enjoyed listening to so much, and I'm sure that, you know, I speak for the rest of the community, that what is just so lovely when you come on here is the way that you help mums to connect with their bodies. You know, we this is it's a subject that is so close to our hearts, isn't it? Just the sorrow that we have, that women get so far removed from being able to feel comfortable about their bodies once they've given birth, and anything that can help women to just reconnect physically and emotionally, and just forgive their bodies almost for not being the way they want them to be, and just, you know, getting back in touch with ourselves after we've given birth is just so valuable. And I love the work that you do on your Facebook group. I just absolutely love it. So thank you so much. Will you just make sure all your details are already down in the units on miscellaneous, so ladies go and have a little look. All the contact details for Camna are already there, but will you send them to me again, just so that I can pop them up, whatever it is that you want about, you know, your work with yoga. I've got some lovely pictures, so I can pop all of those up.
Thank you so much, Rachel.
And thank you so much. You go and cool down now, and you say that your little ones are with their grandparents.
I was telling Rachel that because my husband's not been well, so they went there yesterday afternoon. But you know, they're so attached to their grandparents anyway. My son's talking to his grandma like, "Can I come over? Can I come over?" I'm like, "Oh, really bad parent. You're trying to run away from me, boy." And she's also like, "When are you coming to see me? When are you coming?" So it's
magic. And so when do they come back, Cameron? Are they coming back?
I'm going to go get them now. I can't live without them, Rachel. You know, they were gone, and as soon as they went, my mood kind of dropped. I should have been ecstatic because I had time to myself. It was like, oh, it's really quiet. I
know. I think we all get that. We all get that. I remember the first time that me and my husband got a babysitter, and I've talked about it on the community before, and I think we lasted half an hour. We popped to the pub. I say it was the worst night for the babysitters ever. I think they got 50p. You know, we popped out, had a swift half pint, which I kind of downed, and a chat, and then I said, I need to go home. It's ridiculous. You keep practicing though, Camera. Eventually, you know, you do find that you can just have a little bit more, but
I'll end with a quick funny story, because you just reminded me. So the first time I went out without after I'd had my son, and I was morbidly overweight at this point as well, but my husband was like, it's our anniversary, it was about this time, you know, so he was like, let's go out. It's like, fine. I had nothing to wear, nothing fit me, I had no clothes, and we were going into London. I was like, well, what am I supposed to do? I had no bras that were fitting me, and I remember at the end of the night we had to run for the train. And I'm there holding on to here, holding on to there, legging it for the train. And I just remember just feeling like I was unhappy because I didn't want to leave my son. And, you know, I knew he'd want to feed. And then there was like my own personal issues. And, but it just does make me think how far I've come from that. But, you know, if there are any moms out there in that situation, you just have to think this is a journey that we're on. And it's not like suddenly we're just going to go back to how we were. Unfortunately, we won't. We've grown, we've evolved as women. So, you know, you've got to accept that it's a journey, and there's going to be good days, there's going to be bad days, but it's not going to stay like that, you know, all the time. It is a journey, and your kids are on this journey with you. You know, they're growing with you, and if you've got partners, your partners are growing too. You know, it's a learning curve for all of us. So just,
amen to that. Life is a journey. It is not a race, ladies.
No,
that. And it is our own journey that we kind of just need to respect that. So.
100%. Have a lovely weekend, my ladies. Lovely to see you all.
Yeah, thank you
Message
so
me
much.
with any questions if you're unsure about any of the moves, or if you've got any questions just in general to do with like how you can do anything to do with yoga or dancing, or you all know me by now. So yeah.
And also to find out more about your lovely classes and your Facebook community, and I will make sure that I put all those details up. So definitely.
Yeah, Monday morning, 7:30, I do like a short 15-minute or so live where and it's all about tummy exercises. That's
yes. Yes. I mean, if you are a mum out there and you want to do some exercise that really respects you and the life that you are living right now, this is your lady.
And the Monday class is very suitable for ladies who have, if you've just had a baby, it's suitable for them. And also, even if you're way down your postpartum journey, but you still experience things like pelvic floor weakness, or pain in the lower back, or incontinence, anything like that, any side effect that you've experienced from pregnancy, those exercises will help with that, because we're really trying to help to restore from the inside rather than just doing sit-ups. We don't do sit-ups basically.
And cesareans.
In particular cesareans, because
particularly cesareans. that's your gig, isn't it?
Yes, because I've had two myself, and it's taken a long time to get feeling back in the area. So also, if you're experiencing numbness, or any kind of overswelling of your scar area, that the Monday exercises will be great for those ladies especially.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So have a lovely day, ladies. I'm going to say goodbye now, and Camna, stay there and we'll have a quick chat before I go and make myself a heavily caffeinated.
A big coffee. Bye, ladies.
Bye now. Bye.
Oh, thank you, Rachel.
That was really lovely. Oh, you're such a lovely teacher. It's well, you are, because it's one thing to be able to do something. A lot of people can do stuff, but connecting, particularly on this sort of media, is not everybody's gift.